How you doing? How you doing, America? How you doing, world? Look, what I speak right now is a lot deeper than Trayvon Martin. But I at least want to take some time to at least speak on him. When we're dealing with racial injustice, racial equality, racial profiling, this needs to stop. And I mean this when I say this. This is so much BS that we got to live with. But the reason that we keep dealing with it is because no one will stand up. No one will say nothing. It's like they got us to a point where we're too afraid to even be a voice. Now, how in the hell does that happen? I bet Martin Luther King would be turning in his grave if he knew that this is what we were resolved to. Like we were deduced down to this little fraction of a voice. Yeah, sure, money is easy. But you'll never hear Tyler Perry say it. But you'll never hear Denzel say it. Why do you think they don't? Too afraid to speak. They even reduced our president down to where he won't speak. He's too busy trying to play both sides of the middle to ensure that he pleases both sides of the fence. I don't blame him. Probably in his position, I do the same. But since I'm not in his position, I can speak freely and I will. So pissed I got my glasses flipped backwards. But what I'm trying to say is that the reason this happens to us, the reason this happens to us as black folk, more than any other race, is we refuse to fight. We have taken it lying down so much that we are accustomed to lying down. And there's so much shame in that. There is some shame in that. I'm not accusing anybody of anything because I'm sorry, but that's just not the man that I am. I am a man of solutions. I believe we should fight. And I'm not believing in hurting anyone. I don't believe we should riot. I don't believe a riot should gain you a 42-inch TV just because somebody got hurt. What I'm trying to tell you is we need to create something, a program. It's time. You don't see it's time. Look at the news. Go to CNN. You don't see that it's time? Sometime when we unify, us as black, white, Persian, Indonesian, Guatemalan, Mexican, Puerto Rican, we need to fight. This is universal. This goes way beyond colors. These borders are not instilled or created in wooden fences and barbed wire. It is time we say no more. They reduce us down to such a level to where we can't even participate in our own reconstruction. They have reduced our president down until he got to play both sides against the middle to please both sides. Where does that leave us? What is he going to go down in history as the first black president to never do nothing for black people? Don't trade your ethnicity for who you are. Don't trade your soul for who you are. Don't make them feel bad for who you are. But get up and fight. Yeah, it might be the hard road. Yeah, got gravel rocks. And put your motherfucking big boy pants on, cuz. It is time to do something. It is time to not take this lying down. And if you think I'm lying, well, how's that worked out for you? Have you made it selling out? Most of all, are you proud of it? I'm doing okay for myself. Not very proud of it, though. What I want us to do is stand up, make a position, make it known. Let's unify. Let's link up. Let's create a togetherness that hasn't happened. You know, and when we first came here, the first thing they did is separate the family. This is what they did. This is what they did. They separated the family. But as a whole, we were supposed to unify the family. It's time. It is time for us. It is time for me. It is time for the heart. I love my people more than life can allow. And then not just my people, but I love people even more than that. I just want us to say something. And this is for Trayvon, Amadou Diallo. This is for Rodney King. This is for every man who's ever faced an injustice that was bigger than him just because the color of skin he was wearing. And we have no choice in that. We truly have no choice in that. For every Mexican, for every black, for every Puerto Rican who has been called out just for the color he was wearing. And I'm not talking about your clothes. Please. Please. It is time we say something. It is time we be something. It is time we decide our level of involvement. I'm even saying this to you, Obama, so I hope you take it and listen to it too, because you haven't decided your level of involvement. Which side or what side do you fight for? You are our black president. We do look up to you. Will you ignore us? Like the world has done for so long. And we finally listen. We're screaming that we need you. But more so, we need us. So instead of us needing you, man, why don't you get up and give a speech and tell us how it would be better if we took us under the caretaking of us? Please. For Trayvon, for everybody that's out there, let's make a difference. Stop the hate. Let's finally create some peace. Let's create an even kill. Let America be the example. But in order to be an example, we got to stop being an example. Because right now, we're just an example of what not to do. We should be an example of what to do. And that goes out to my whites, my blacks, my Asians, my Indians, even my gay community. Let's stand together. Why don't we have an all of us march where we all get together against injustice, hate? I can't even speak to y'all no more, man. If I thought this was getting through, I gotta keep trying though, right? If I don't try, who gonna try? How about all of us try? If one stands up, they can stop them. If all of us stand up, they have to listen. Simplify it. Cut it down to what matters. It's only a few numbers then. I am the Sci-Fi 45. I am speaking to you from my heart. This is real talk. Be a part of it and not